welcome. Greg Bills here, and in this how-to video I'm going to show you how to create your own online personal signature. Having your own personal signature is a great way of branding yourself, and it's a great way of personalizing your content, the content that you add to your blog and your email content. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and log into mylivesignature.com. You see it right up here at the top, mylivesignature.com. And I'm going to show you how to create your signature and how to add it to your blog post, like you see here at the bottom of my blog post. And it gives it a nice personal effect, a nice professional look, if you ask me. So go ahead and log in. Once you're here, you'll have these pop-ups. You can just get them out of your way if they're in your way. Just scroll down here a little bit. You'll see they have some options. You can register and create an account right here. You can create multiple signatures if you'd like. And if you have an account, they keep track of them for you. They store them for you. So if you're worried about misplacing it or losing it, you might want to create an account, but it's not necessary. You can come right over here, click here to start. Go ahead and click there. Then you're going to be brought to some different options here that you can always come back and look through, but for the purposes of this video, we're just going to use signature creation wizard. And then right here, this is where you're going to type the signature in the way you want it to appear. Now, as you recall, on my the bottom of my post that I showed you, I typed in Greg Bills Marketing. For this example, I'm just going to type in Greg Bills. And like I said, that's entirely up to you. You want to type it in the way you want it to appear. Here you're going to be brought to fonts, and you're going to be able to pick the font that you like. As you see, there's 120 fonts here to choose from. If you stroll down through this page, you don't find a font that you like, you can just come up here and click on the next category of fonts, and so on and so forth until you find something you like. Once you've found something you like, you're just going to click onto it, come down here to the bottom, click next step, and then here you're going to pick the size of your font, and as you see, they can get pretty big. You want to pick something that's going to look right with where you're going to use that signature at the bottom of your blog post. I'm going to go with size 3, and then I'm going to hit next step down at the bottom of the page. And then here you're able to select a background color. If you want to put a background color behind your signature, just click right here. This box is going to pop up. You can drag this around. You can come over here and move this around and find something you like. And then if you want to preview it, just click here, and you can see that it puts red behind it. Personally, I don't like putting anything behind it. I don't want it conflicting with wherever I'm posting it. I don't want it conflicting with the color of my blog. So I just click right here, transparent, and I keep that clear. Now if you want to change the color of your font, click right here. That box comes back up. You can grab this, drag it over here. You can change the color of your font. If you want to preview it, just click here. There you see it's turned green. And once you find something you like, or you can leave it black, you can go ahead and click next step. The next step is you're going to pick your slope. because not too many people write in a straight line. So here we're going to pick a slope, and as you see, it can get pretty extreme. But I'm just going to go with slope 3. Come down to the bottom, hit next step. And then your signature is finished. You see it right here. Okay, now there's two things I want to do here. I want to download this signature. So I'm going to click download this signature, and then this is going to pop up. And then I'm going to right click on the signature and save image as. I'm going to save this image to my desktop. So hopefully sometime today. And it's going to save it as a PNG image. And I apologize, my computer seems to be running slow again. I have that problem living out here in the middle of nowhere. And then just click save, and that's going to save this image to my desktop. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here and close this out so that I can go back here, because there's one more thing I want to do here. I want to use this image. So I'm going to click on use this image, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a code, a HTML code. So right here I just want to click on generate HTML code, and then once again click on right here, generate the code for handwritten signature, and then you're going to see that it has generated a code. And you're just going to click down on that, or stroll over and highlight it, whatever you have to do, and then you can Control C to copy, or right click and copy. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up Notepad. I'm getting a brand new computer this week, and I hope this solves the problem with speeds up my computer. A lot bigger process, and I think it'll be a lot quicker. Okay, my notepad's popped up, and I'm just going to paste that right in there, and then I'm going to close this out. I'm going to save it. And if you're going to create multiple signatures and save them, I would suggest you open up a folder on your desktop. For this one, I'm going to name this, I think this was a green signature, so I'm going to name it green signature. I keep all mine in one folder on the desktop, and I'll create different folders. Like if I have a green signature, black signature, whatever the case may be, they'll be in their own folders. The codes will be in their own folders, and then I'll put it in one main folder called signatures. Save this to the desktop. And then if we come to the desktop, close all these out. If I come to the desktop, I should see both of them. Click on this one and open it up, and that should be the image that I saved. There we go. And then open this up, and this should be the HTML code that we generated. And like I said, what I would do is just create a folder on my desktop called Green Signatures, and I would put those in a main folder on my desktop called Signatures. Now, if you want to add this signature to your blog post, you would merely just come here, copy it, go to your blog post. Right here, you'd want to click on HTML because we're going to enter an HTML code. Come down to the bottom of the page where you want to put your signature, and I'm going to put it right underneath my old one just to show you how to do it. And then I'm going to paste it. And then what you can do is just come up here and click on Preview Changes. And then you can see that that green signature has been entered below my original signature. Now I can just go back and get rid of that, so that's no big deal. But that's just how easy it is to create your own online signature. And like I said, it's a great way of branding yourself and personalizing the content. And when it comes to adding your own content, when branding yourself online, it's important that you find ways, even little ways like this, of personalizing your content to make it your own. And it really helps. I think it looks professional. I think it really gives it a more personal look. And that's about all I have. I hope this has been helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next how-to video. Thank you.